My name is Anthony Luton. I grew up in this house. This was my grandmother's house. She sold this property to my mother in 1970. I'm a Vietnam War era veteran. I came back to the civilian life, and there just was a lot of difficulty making that change. And a part of that struggle included substance abuse. As the benefits started to come through in that place, they were offering me an option to go to school. I chose to enroll at Drexel. I wanted to change my career to behavioral health. What I would be doing with the rest of my life, it would be something, similar to a 12-step program. The thing is, my mother was 82 and living in this house by herself. She was slowly deteriorating health-wise, but it was an opportunity to make some amends. The house became mine when my mother passed away. I want to use it as a recovery house, but for veterans, I see that we need a little more than just housing. We need some support, some services. And so as a behavioral health counselor, I would be able to offer those services. The thing is, I don't think you're allowed to rent rooms in an unsafe property. So the railings all around the house, they were sort of coming apart. The appliances were really old and burning up electricity. We had some flooding in the basement. The drywall that was down there was all molded. Without getting repairs done, I would have no choice but to sell the property. And that's not going to leave much in my pocket. So I'm basically going to be a homeless vet. I Google everything. I think a veteran needs help with property repairs. And it took me to Home Depot. And when I contacted them, they referred me to Habitat for Humanity. They got rid of all the mold, keep the water away from the house, try to keep the house dry. I have tons of smoke detectors, carbon detectors everywhere. They rewired the entire house. They brought the place up to code. Also brought me this new range here. And so I don't really have to light those with a match. So that was a great thing. But it's stabilized. I know it all looks material, but this is all about my health and my wellness. I need this to remain stable, to keep my equilibrium. They help me to access the resources that I needed. But that seems to be what Habitat for Humanity is just based on, helping.